Welcome in, everybody, to Chancey Park on this fine Saturday morning. My name is Chris Kiggins, and you're watching Fresno A's baseball. Got a little bit of a late start today, but we're getting ready to throw out the first pitch here for the A's. It's going to be Nathan Carrillo is your starting pitcher tonight, or this morning, I should say, number 12. Carrillo started the first game of the A's season, pitched pretty well against VSA. See how he can fare against the Legends of Menlo Park today. If you're joining us for this game, I should let you know today is the rubber match of the series. Played two games so far. The Menlo Park Legends won game one 4-3. The A's took game two yesterday by a score of 5-4. So both teams looking to win this series. The A's yesterday had a fantastic pitching debut from Cooper King out of University of Central Arkansas. Went 6 innings of one-run ball. Held the Legends bats down, which were pretty hot in game one. Couldn't muster much in game two against Cooper King. They came back late, but couldn't catch the A's. And the A's hitting, their story of it was just contributions from all up and down the lineup. You had guys 1 through 9 making plays, hitting when they needed to, getting on base. The first few games of the season, seemed to be a few guys who were doing a majority of the work. But you had a full contribution from the team yesterday, and I'm sure the coaches and the players would love to see that again today. This should be a good game. Like I said, both were super competitive, one-run games till the end. So if you're a fan of close competitive baseball, today is the game for you to watch, and I'm glad you're here with us on this Saturday morning. The weather is a lot nicer than it has been the first two games of the season. And we will get Tyler O'Toole up to the dish. O'Toole is playing, let me get this right. He is playing shortstop again for the Legends. Carrillo, with his first pitch of the game, is inside for ball one. Have a little breeze coming through. Hopefully you guys can hear me all right on the headset this morning. Let me know if there are any issues with it. We have the live chat open. As Carrillo fires a strike in there. Carrillo deals. That ball is hit out to center field. The center fielder Harness running towards it. He makes the running catch. Tough to see out there with the shadow, but he did indeed make the play. Pretty well hit by O'Toole. Almost got to the warning track, but not enough, and it finds a glove. That's the most important part. Jordan Medina, your legend center fielder, coming up to the plate now. Takes a ball from Carrillo. Carrillo fires in a strike there to even the count at 1-1. Nathan Carrillo, as I said, started game one. He is out of Belmont Abbey University is where he was pitching this year for his collegiate ball. Strike two from Carrillo. Medina skies that one into left field. The left fielder White is under it, and he makes the catch. 2 down here, 2 flyouts for Carrillo early. We got Casey Leavitt McGee up to the dish for the Legends. McGee awaits the pitch from Carrillo. Misses just inside and low for ball 1. The A's looking to have a similar pitching performance from Carrillo as they did King yesterday, and he's certainly someone who can deliver that. Count is 2-0 now to Casey Leavitt McGee. And McGee skies went out to left. Brady White going back on this one, but he'll have it. There is out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Nathan Carrillo. Clean first inning. The Legends don't get anything in the top of the first. We're going to the bottom of the first with the Fresno A's. Up next, it'll be Scott Mitchell, Robbie Papel, and Grant Kinzel, your 1, 2, 3 hitters for today. We'll be right back. We're back here at the bottom of the first. The right fielder, Scott Mitchell, up. He got on base a couple times yesterday. He's looking to have another good game here today. It'll be Parenti on the mound for the Legends. It's a 1-1 count here early. Parenti working at a quick pace. Mitchell hits that one to short. Shortstop is going to make the play. That was hit pretty hard to Tyler O'Toole, but he's able to handle it and retire Scott Mitchell. It'll be Robbie Papel at the dish for the A's for the second hitter of the game. Papel been playing the outfield. He was doing the DHing this morning. Takes a ball low. Takes a ball high right there. It's going to be 2-0 to Papel. Papel leads this A's team in walks so far in this season. He's been very good at getting on base. He hits that one. He's not going to need a walk there. That's going to bounce right into left center field. There's a single for Robbie Papel. Kinzel coming up. Grant Kinzel, just like Robbie Papel, is the team's walk leader. Grant Kinzel is the team's RBI leader. Kinzel takes outside, ball 2. Kinzel skies it to center. That'll get down. And that ball is gone. Signed, sealed, and delivered into right center field. That is the A's first home run of the season. It is off the bat of their hottest hitter, Grant Kinzel. Big hit. Looked like that kind of carried. I didn't know if that was going to make it, but it indeed did over the iron office sign there in center, right center field. Grant Kinzel with a massive hit to put the A's up here, or up 2-0 here early. What a shot by Grant Kinzel. Gets his first home run out of the way. Gets the team's first home run out of the way as the A's lead here 2-0. After that homer, it'll be Brady White up to the dish as he takes high for ball 2. It's going to be 3-0 to White. We'll see if Parenti can bounce back after the early homer here. It may have rattled him a little bit, but we'll see. He's down 3-0 to Brady White, the cleanup hitter. White takes a called strike. The strike there to make it a full count. And ball 4 inside to Brady White. He's going to get on with a walk. The A's doing a good job of getting on here early. We've got Angel Mejia, the 5 hitter, playing second base once more today. Mejia, in the 2 games that he has played in this series, have been really busy on the defensive side of the ball. Not too bad on the offensive side of the ball either. Swings and misses there for strike 1. Pitch just misses. Looked like a curveball ended up a little bit high for ball 1 rather, to even the count at 1-1. Parenti throws, misses there. And back to Grant Kinzel's homer, it was he's been threatening power all season long in these first few games. He had 3 doubles in game 2 as Mejia swings and misses at strike 2 there. But Kinzel had been showing that he has pop, hitting it to the outfield consistently, and that one he was able to get over the fence. Got to feel good for him. Mejia goes down swinging on the outside pitch, strike 3. And that'll bring up your 6-hitter center fielder, Ryan Harness. White remains at first after the walk. Harness here up with 2 down. Takes outside for ball 1. Harness skies one back. That'll be just in front of me. Into the seats. If you're listening to our broadcast this morning from Fresno, or in Fresno rather, and you're still contemplating whether or not you should come out to the ballpark, it is a very nice day here. Sun is out. We've got a nice breeze to keep the heat at bay. It's not all that hot anyway, probably in the 70s right now. Perfect baseball weather. As it is a 3-1 count to Ryan Harness. That one misses high and inside. That's going to be back-to-back walks from Parenti. Or rather, there was a strikeout in the middle of that. But the last 2 base runners have been walks. That's going to be first and second. Theo Wood coming up to the plate for the A's with a runner in scoring position. That's Brady White out at second base. You still have Ryan Harness at first. Parenti misses again low. It's going to be 1-0. Try to get Theo Wood to chase there. He would not go. Theo Wood had the big hit in yesterday's game, ended up being the deciding 2-run RBI single, or 2-run 2 RBI single. Wood takes a strike there. That one's hit into center field. That's going to get down. They are going to wave home Brady White. The throw is pretty good to center. He is going to score. They do get Harness on the base paths going to third. But that'll be the 3rd run as Brady White does come around to score. Get that in the stat sheet. That will go down as a single out on the bases, but a run does score, an RBI from Theo Wood to make it 3-0 going into the top of the second here. Michael Akawa up to the plate for the Legends here in the top of the second. If you're just joining us, the A's, after the Kinzel home run and the Theo Wood single, lead 3-0 as Akawa takes a strike. Akawa playing third base for the Legends this morning takes another strike. Carrillo picks up where he left off. He went 3 up, 3 down in the top of the first with 3 flyouts. That one's hit to shortstop, going to get past him. Good hit up the middle for Akawa. Get the first hit and the first base runner for the Legends this morning. It'll be Cruz Mar who's playing second base here for the Legends. His first action of the season, or at least in a starting capacity. Takes ball one from Carrillo. That one's hit to center. Right center, that might get down. It's going to split the field. The outfielder is going to get down into right center field. Akawa, they're sending home. He's rounding third. He will make it. And a big triple for Cruz Mar. RBI triple to get a run back for the Legends. It's going to be 3-1. Barclay Ovalle coming up after that triple. Takes a ball inside from Carrillo. Carrillo not quite the start to this inning as he would have liked, at least not compared to the first. But the A's still do have the lead. Valle takes a strike. That one's in the dirt, not past the catcher. By the way, we'll talk about if he will come up next inning, but it is Elijah Garay back doing the catching for the A's today. Jordan Hartley has the day off. 2-1 count. The umpire shows to Ovalle. Ball 3 in the dirt. See if Carrillo can work his way back from this one. He does have a base open. Wouldn't be the end of the world putting Ovalle on first. Gets the opportunity for the double play. And that will be the case as Ovalle walks. The Legends having a lot better at bats here in the second inning than they did the first. The first 3 runners of the inning reach. We've got first and third, nobody out. Carrillo throws. Runner's going to go. Oh, and the ball is going to get into the outfield. That's going to score the run from third. And Ovalle will move all the way from first to third on what will likely be an E2 on the throw. And that's going to make it 3-2 A's over the Legends. Legends answering back here in a big way in the second inning. Swing and a miss from the hitter, Ethan Jackson. It is 0-2. Creo would love the strikeout here. Because as it stands, there's still nobody out in the inning and a runner at third. The tying run looming large. Creo deals. Gets a foul ball. Oh no, Jackson missed it. That's going to be a strikeout for Nathan Carrillo, his first of the game. It's going to be the Legends catcher, Will Robbins, to the plate, trying to drive in that run from third, still one out. There's a strike there. A big bounce back strikeout from Nathan Carrillo. He needed that one. Strike two. Swing and a miss. That's back-to-back strikeouts for Nathan Carrillo. It'll be the 9-hole hitter, the left fielder, Paul Wagner. Had a triple in the first game of the series. Was relatively quiet yesterday. Carrillo trying to do that right here to get out of this inning with the lead. Swing and a miss from Wagner. Carrillo starting to deal a little bit on the mound right now. He's finding his pitches here. That one misses in the dirt. Ball one evens the count. Ball two from Carrillo. Carrillo looks in. He throws. Ball is skied, popped up into foul territory. Will it be in play? Oh, Theo would quite or just can't get it. Looks like the sun might have gotten to him a little bit there. We'll make it 2 strikes, a 2-2 count. Almost had the third out of the inning. Just a tough play heading towards the dugout with the sun in his eyes. Another pop up in the infield. It's going to be Theo Wood calling off Angel Mejia to make the play on that one for your third out of the inning. There is some damage done as Carrillo does get out of it, but the A's still have the lead. It is 3-2 A's over the Legends as the Legends get a couple back this inning. We'll head to the bottom of the second with the Fresno A's up to hit. It'll be Elijah Garay, Caleb Rico, and then back to the top of the order with Scott Mitchell. The catcher, Elijah Garay, takes ball one as he leads off the bottom of the second for your Fresno A's. Looks like Colton Parenti will stay out there. Garay fouls that one back into the seats for strike one. That one is skied into right field. The right fielder under it. He will make the catch for out number one. Caleb Rico up to the dish. Hitting ninth today, playing shortstop for the A's. Takes a breaking ball high for ball one. Hits it to shortstop to shortstop action there, and they will throw out Caleb Rico at first. Quick inning going on after that 6-3 ground out. Scott Mitchell going to be back up. He also grounded out to shortstop his first time up, hoping to change his fortunes with this at bat. That one is fouled off into right field. A long strike one from Scott Mitchell. Colton Parenti has seemed to calm down a bit this inning, getting a couple quick outs here after the long 3-run inning last time. That one is skied high into the outfield. Center fielder moving under it. Medina in center will make the catch to retire Mitchell. A 1-2-3 inning for Parenti to retire the A's. We'll be back with the top of the third. Score going into the third inning. 3-2 A's over the Legends. Tyler O'Toole will face Nathan Carrillo here as he takes an early ball in the count. O'Toole, the leadoff hitter, flew out to center field. Ryan Harness made a good play on that one, going back almost the warning track on the jog to make the catch. Toole swings and misses for strike one. Quick update on our friends, the Fresno Grizzlies, with their Friday night fireworks and Toy Story night game last night against the San Jose Giants. They did unfortunately take a close loss. It will tie the league standings up. 27 and 22 are both the Giants and the Grizzlies. So you have a real deciding game tonight at 6:05 at your Chansey Park. There's a strike to Tyler O'Toole to make it 1-2. The Grizzlies going to try to fight back for their lead in the division here as the first half begins to come to a close. Swing and a miss, and they get Tyler O'Toole. Another strikeout. There we go. That is the third strikeout in 4 hitters for Nathan Carrillo. He settled down nicely here. Ball upstairs to Jordan Medina. Medina flew out to left field to Brady White in his first time up. That one goes down and in, skips past Garay for ball 2. Carrillo deals and gets Medina a swing and miss at the high fastball. 2-1 is the count. The swing and miss stuff has been apparent these last 2 innings for Nathan Carrillo. Really able to miss bats. The 2-1 pitch is low to make it 3-1. That one is slicing foul into the A's bullpen. We'll make it a full count for Jordan Medina, 3-2. Carrillo looking for another strikeout. Pitch is just inside. Medina will draw the walk. Casey Leafitt McGee, the left-hander, up to the dish for the Legends. He was also a victim of a fly out to left field last at bat. Carrillo misses for ball 1. Ball 2. If you're just joining us here in the top of the third, the score is 3-2 A's. You had a huge first inning 2-run home run from Grant Kinzel that set the tone. They got another one on an RBI from Theo Wood, and that remains the lead. The throw. Garay nabs him at second. Jordan Medina tried to take second on Elijah Garay, and he was not having it. A great throw. The count is 3-0, but it will erase the runner on the bases. And there's the walk to leave it McGee. Michael Akawa steps to the dish. Takes ball 1. Carrillo's pitch just misses 2-0. That's 6 straight balls for Carrillo. He's going to try to rein it in, get some strikes in the zone. That one is fouled up. That'll be a souvenir off the second deck facade into the seats. A kid is going to find that ball. Carrillo deals in the 2-1 count. High for ball 3. Your hitter, by the way, is still David Akawa. He singled and scored in his first at bat. And he takes the walk there. He's on base for the second time today. That is the third straight walk. They're going to have a meeting on the mound to try to settle Carrillo down. Going to be runners at first and second for Cruz Mar, who had the huge RBI triple in the second inning to get the Legends on the board first. On the board first for them. Carrillo looks in. Swings and misses. Gray's going to throw to third. Oh. And Casey Leavitt McGee will just get into third there with the stolen base. Really close play. Great throw from Carrillo. Might have, it looks like, an umpire review. And Gray does get him. The umpires talk it over, and they will call Leavitt McGee out. It looked like he might have been, and he is. So after that second stolen base attempt and being thrown out, that will end the inning with no damage done for Carrillo. The A's still lead 3-2 going into the bottom of the third. Robbie Papel, the DH, leading off for the A's here in the bottom of the third inning. That pitch misses. Papel reached on a single, and he would score on the Kinzel homer in the first inning. Swings and misses there to even the count of 1-1. Robbie Papel continues to get on base for these Fresno A's. Whether it is by a hit or a walk, he has done a fantastic job at it. It is now 2-1 the count after that ball. 2-2 the count. Kind of going back to that last half of the inning, it looked like the third base umpire did initially call Leave McGee safe and then overturn the call after a quick discussion. I saw the safe call, and then I saw the A's coming off the field, but that was because the umpire overturned the call. Papel skies one into left. Going back is Medina. He's under it to make the play for out number 1. It's Grant Kinzel up to the dish. Kinzel been an RBI monster for the A's earlier in this season, and he hit their first home run of the year in his last at bat. Grounds one to third. It's going to be a tough play. Eats up the third baseman. They're going to score that an error initially on the third baseman, but it was a tough play. Just couldn't quite keep a handle on the ball. Kinzel will reach first. Brady White coming up out of Chico State University, as our PA announcer said. We'll be heading up that way in a couple weeks for a road trip near the Northern California area. White takes ball 1, reached on a walk and scored in the first. Scored on Theo Wood's RBI single. Takes a strike. White swings and misses at that pitch for strike 2. Took a good cut at it, just couldn't quite make contact. White dribbles one to first base. Going to be a close play. And there is a collision at first base with the pitcher Parenti trying to cover. Hope everyone's okay there. Looks like Parenti's a little slow getting up, but he does. That is good to see. He's going to take the slow walk back to the mound with the trainers and the coach. Hopefully that did not rattle him too much. You hate to see collisions like that. A little update on Brady White. He seems to be okay, and he does reach safely there. They are going to give Parenti some warm-up pitches, and I think that is a good thing after that. I believe it was tough to see from my angle. I think that might go down as a base hit for Brady White. Parenti stays in the game. Glad he's okay. Angel Mejia steps to the dish for the A's. Mejia went down by way of the K in his first at bat, swings and fouls one off there. We've got White on first and Kinzel on second. One away. Parenti deals, throws low and away to Angel Mejia for the ball. Swings and misses for strike two. That ball is skied into left. Will it get down? It will. That drops in front of the left fielder. A base hit for Angel Mejia. The runners will each move up a base, and it is bases loaded, one out for the A's. Good piece of hitting in that two-strike count from Mejia. He gets on the board as Ryan Harness coming up. He walked his first time up. Golden RBI opportunity here. The A's hit a lot of sac flies this series. Could be time for another one of those, or a single might score a couple. We know Harness is capable of extra base hits as well. He's fast. He had a big triple in the first game of the series to score a run, or to set up a run. He was knocked in. He hits one to first, just foul. Bases loaded here for the A's on a sequence of an error, an infield single, and a single to left field. Harness hits one. That's going to be past the diving reach of the first baseman. That's going to score one. That's going to score two. Brady White comes around. Big hit for Ryan Harness there. That's going to score 2 runs to make it 5-2 A's. 3 straight singles for the A's. Mejia is also going to get to third, go from first to third on that single. As Harness collects a couple RBIs. Theo Wood coming up to the plate, takes ball 1. Wood also has an RBI this game. Misses high for ball 2. The A's have 6 hits here already in the third, averaging 2 an inning. Wood takes strike 1 on the outside corner. Throws back to try to get Harness at first. Does not get him. Slide or dives in there safely. Harness going to take off. And they get him. Good throw by the catcher. Catcher is Will Robbins. And that erases Ryan Harness on the base path. Still a runner at third, though. 2 outs. Swings and misses to make it a full count is Theo Wood. And Wood takes the walk. First and third now, he will replace Ryan Harness at first after the caught stealing. Elijah Garay coming back up. Garay put pretty good wood on the ball in his first at bat, but doesn't have anything to show for it as it was hit to the right fielder who was able to track it down. Takes the ball high. Takes a close pitch outside. Parenti has been working that outside corner, trying to keep it away from A's hitters to mixed results. Ball 2. Mejia awaits on third. They throw back. That ball gets by the first baseman on the trying to catch Theo Wood at first. Oh, I forgot to add that in. That's why. My scorecard was a little off. That was Theo Wood at first that they tried to back pick, and the ball went into right field past the first baseman. Wood is at second. That'll bring the runner, Angel Mejia, in from home. It is 6-2 A's. Swing and a miss from Gray. Gray pops that one up in the infield. Shortstop O'Toole under it. He has it for the third out. But the A's put up another 3 runs this inning, courtesy of the 2 RBI single from Ryan Harness and the throwing error from the pitcher with Mejia on third that scores him. It's going to be 6-2 A's going into the 4th inning. I'll put a little score update in our chat here for those. It is kind of difficult to see the big scoreboard at Chansey Park. So I will put that in the chat right now. We're back with the top of the fourth. Nathan Carrillo stays in there. Barclay Ovalle hitting for the Legends. He takes strike one. Ovalle reached on a walk. Takes up and in. Strike one, or strike two rather, there to Ovalle. It's a 1-2 count early for Carrillo. Carrillo had a bounce back inning after allowing 2 in the second. Doesn't allow any in the third. The ball is hit. Going to be a little blooper in the infield. Ovalle is going to beat it out at first with the infield single. Carrillo tries to make the play on it just out of his reach. Ovalle is on base. Jackson steps up to the dish to face Carrillo. Swings and misses there. Strike one. For number 5, Ovalle, that is his second time reaching base. He reached on the walk, and now the single. That one is in there for a called strike. Quick 0-2 count for Carrillo against Ethan Jackson, who has been catching, but he's playing first base this morning. Jackson awaits Carrillo's pitch. It's high. Gray going to miss the throw. It's going to go into center field. That's going to allow Ovalle to go to third. Good try from Harness. Really great throw, but too late. As Ovalle makes it to third on the stolen base error combo. The 1-2 count here to Ethan Jackson. That one is in the dirt to make it 2-2. Got nobody out, a runner at third. That one is fouled back into the net. Ethan Jackson struck out in his first ups today. He was the first strikeout for Nathan Carrillo. Carrillo hoping to do that again right here. He won't on that pitch. It's going to be high and inside for ball 3, make it a full count. Good bounce back from Jackson as he takes it from 3-0 to 3-2. Or rather, 0-2 to 3-2. But Carrillo gets him in the end. That's going to be another strikeout. His 4th on the day. Will Robbins, your catcher for the Legends, up the dish. Swings and misses at a Carrillo breaking ball there. Carrillo throws outside. Might be looking to get Robbins to chase, but he holds up. Pitch is high. That one as well for a 2-1 count. That one is skied down the third baseline. That's going to get into the seats for a high strike. Carrillo throws, misses high. It's a full count to Robbins. Robbins also looking to get on base for the first time this morning. He also went down on strikes in his first ups. He gets the walk there, turns his fortunes around. With Paul Wagner coming to the plate, it's going to be runners on first and third. With only the one out. Not too many double plays balls hit by the Legends, but we'll see if they can get one here. And we are getting a mound visit from Coach Hinojosa. We'll see if they bring someone in from the bullpen. We'll be right back as the A's lead 6-2 here in the top of the 4th. But the Legends are threatening. Nathan Correa will stay in as we are back to the action. Wagner shows bunt, misses. It's going to be strike one. Carrillo looks in, gets his sign, he throws. Strike two to Paul Wagner. And ball one just misses on the outside corner. That one is skied up. Looks like that might get out of play. Gray under it, though. Wynn brings it back, and Gray gets the pop out. Good play from Elijah Gray to track that down in the sun. Looked like it was getting out of play. The wind might have brought it back a little bit. O'Toole up with 2 on and 2 out. Takes a strike. Swing and a miss from O'Toole there. It's going to be 0-2. If Carrillo can get out of this, this would be a great bounce back for him, as there have been a lot of traffic on the bases this inning. Had the leadoff single with the stolen base. Another walk later in the inning. Takes low for ball one, does O'Toole. He's managed to work out of a couple jams so far. He would love to get another one, as this may end up being his last frame. Gets O'Toole on the strikeout. Nathan Carrillo is pumped up as that ends the inning. Despite the runners left on, the Legends don't score. Nathan Carrillo keeps them at bay. It's going to remain 6-2 A's as we go into the bottom of the fourth. Caleb Rico batting for the A's. The new pitcher for the Legends is Moises Reyes. Rico, a quick 1-1 count from Reyes. Rico grounded out to short in his first time up. And that is a line shot, almost a ground out, but O'Toole makes a nice play to keep it off the ground and retire Caleb Rico on the line out to short. Mitchell with the base hit just in front of the left fielder. There's going to be 1 on, 1 out for the A's. Mitchell with his first hit of the game. Papel up the dish, takes ball 1. Ball 2 to Papel. Papel singled and scored in the first, flew out to the center fielder in the third. This is his third ups. Papel takes a strike to make it 2-1. Papel drives that one into left field. That's going to get down past the outfielders. Scott Mitchell being waved around third. Papel going to second. He's going to be in second, and Mitchell will score. Robbie Papel with the big RBI double to make it a 7-2 ball game. And here comes Grant Kinzel. Takes strike 1. Kinzel, of course, homered in the first inning with the big swing of the bat to drive in 2. Reached on an error in the third and also scored. He hits that one foul down the third baseline. Get some fielding work in for the Legends bullpen. Deals strike 2. Strike 3, actually. Kinzel goes down looking. It's going to be 2 on, 1 runner on second for the A's. That is only the second time the A's have struck it out today. They've been good at getting the balls in play. Brady White coming up to the plate. He's also reached base and scored twice with a walk and a single. There's a ball hit up the middle. Brady White is going to get a base hit. Papel rounding third. He's going to get in. An RBI single from Brady White. The A's are hitting well here today. So Papel records an RBI here, and now Brady White does. Angel Mejia coming to the plate. Also scored on a single his last time up. Reyes misses low and away for ball one. The A's have put up 8 runs here, and it's only the 4th inning. Brady White is going to go, and he's going to just be safe in a second. Good try by the catcher, Will Robbins, but Brady White with the stolen base into second. Reyes throws. That ball's put in play to the third baseman. Nice pick over at first by Ethan Jackson is going to retire Angel Mejia for the side. But the A's get another 1 and 2 from the RBIs from Papel and Brady White. It's 8-2 going into the 5th inning. Your Fresno A's lead the Menlo Park Legends. We're going to get a new pitcher in for the Fresno A's. It's going to be Jacob Schubert, making what I believe is his Fresno A's debut on the season. He will face Jordan Medina, the center fielder. That ball is grounded to Schubert. That ball's going to get by him. And Medina is going to reach second base on a throwing error by the pitcher, Schubert. So he will be on second to start off this 5th inning for the Legends. Casey Leavitt McGee comes up to the plate. Jacob Schubert from Arizona Christian University. He is a right-handed pitcher, as you can see. He's got pretty good stuff. Throws it inside for ball one to Leavitt McGee there. Leavitt McGee reached on a walk and then was caught trying to steal third in his last trip to the plate. Shows bunt, but pulls it back as it's going to be a ball. With Schubert coming into the game, that will close the book on Nathan Carrillo's day. Carrillo pitched a good game, went 4 innings, only allowed the 2 runs on 3 hits. As Schubert fires a strike in there. Carrillo did allow 5 walks, but that didn't really hurt him all that much. Still only allowed the 2 runs. That ball is up and away. A 3-1 count for Schubert here to Leavitt McGee. That one is fouled back into the seat, so that will reach the second level. Full count. As Jacob Schubert tries to work his way back into this count. Close pitch, but it's called a ball. Leavitt McGee's going to get on with a walk. There's another bunt attempt from Michael Aikawa. I'm sorry, I think I had the wrong name on my end. It is Michael Aikawa. He shows bunt again, takes strike 1. It's 1-1. Michael Aikawa, in his last ups, walked. He also scored on a single in the second inning to account for the second of the 2 Legends runs. Takes low to make it a 2-1 count. Aikawa grounds it into left field. That's going to get through. They are going to hold the runner at third. It will load the bases. Medina stays. No outs, bases loaded here. The Menlo Park Legends threatening to put some more runs on the board. Number 37, Cruz Mar, up to the dish. Of course, had that big RBI triple in the second inning. Swings and misses there for strike 1. The Legends have reached base in all kinds of ways this inning. Reached on an error, a walk, and a hit. Strike two. Schubert working back, hoping to get an out here. The A's with a 6-run lead would trade an out or two for a run. That one's fouled back into the net behind the backstop. 37, Kruzmar stays alive. Ball is up, ball one, make it a 1-2 count. Probably best case scenario for the A's, a little dribbler in front of home plate or two Schubert to hopefully get the double play from home to first. Probably the best possible outcome, although that is usually rare to get. That one's going to be fouled out of play. Schubert gets ready to make the 1-2 pitch. Inside, almost got a little Soto shuffle there from the legend second baseman. It's 2-2. Full count now as Kruzmar makes his way back into this count to get it to full. That one is popped up into the seats. He stays alive. Close pitch inside for ball four. That's going to walk in a run as Kruzmar gets the RBI base on balls. Medina is going to come in to score. It is now 8-3. Going to get a mound visit. Coach Hinojosa coming out to talk with Schubert, who still has the bases loaded and nobody out. Going to have to try to work out of this jam when we return. We're back with Schubert on the mound. Ovalle fouls one back into the second level. Ovalle 1-for-1 with a single and a walk. Also has a stolen base today. If you're just joining us, it is bases loaded, nobody out, with the Menlo Park Legends up right now. But the score is up in favor of the A's. It is an 8-3 ball game, the A's over the Legends. But the Legends looking to battle back here. It is a 1-2 count. Schubert will take any out he can get in this situation. Pitch misses low for ball 2. That one is grounded too short. Caleb Rico bobbles. That's going to be a run on an error. It is now 8-4 VSA. The bases will remain where they are. It's going to be bases loaded, nobody out still. We will get a pinch hitter for Ethan Jackson. It's going to be Ryan Duran. Duran skies one immediately into center field. Harness under that will make the play. Runners will tag. He's going to go to third. All runners are going to be safe except for the hitter. That'll be a sacrifice fly for Duran. Oh, my bad. Did I say VSA again? Yes, the Menlo Park Legends. Will Robbins up to the plate. As that is a ball from Schubert. The score after that sac fly is now 8-5 here in the top of the 5th inning. As the Legends have put up 3 this inning. Strike 1 to Robbins. That one is fouled back to make it a 2-2 count. Schubert looks in. Ball's going to be hit just past the reach of the shortstop. 1 run will score. Runner will hold at third. It's going to be 8-6. The RBI single from Will Robbins. A crooked number here so far for the Legends. It's a 4-run inning to bring the lead down to 2. Wagner up to the plate here with a runner in scoring position. He takes a strike. Takes a strike on a breaking ball there. It's a quick 0-2 from Schubert. We do have movement in the Athletics bullpen. Trying to see who that is. It might be from here. It kind of looks like it may be Joshua Moreno, who was outstanding on Thursday. Schubert in the 0-2 count, throws. Misses inside, goes with the inside breaking ball. It's going to be a 1-2 count. It remains 1-2. Paul Wagner has popped out twice. Once to Gray behind the plate, and once to Theo Wood at third. There's another infield pop-up from Wagner. Schubert looking under this one. He'll make the play on the mound. It's going to be a P5, a P2, and a P1. Big second out of the inning there for Schubert as he tries to work through this already very long and taxing inning where the Legends have put up 4 runs. Tyler O'Toole, the leadoff man, coming to the plate. He's 0 for 3, but he has a scoring opportunity here. Fouls it back. Takes a ball. It's 1-1 to even the count for Tyler O'Toole, the Menlo Park shortstop. That one is fouled. That'll get into the seats. No play. Schubert gets ready to throw. That one is popped up. Is it playable? Gray tracking it down. He'll make the catch for the third out of the inning. But huge inning from the Legends here. They put up 4 to cut the lead down to 2. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. It's going to be 8-6 Fresno A's over the Menlo Park Legends. I'm going to go see if I can get an update on our game changer this half inning. I know we've been having some issues with it. I'll see if I can talk to people about getting that fixed. We'll be back. I'm back now in the bottom of the fifth. Ryan Harness goes down on 3 pitches to lead off the inning. Got a quick update on the game changer situation. It looks like the people who are running it, they are notified and they're working on it. So hopefully pretty soon it does get fixed and starts to update a little bit better. We have Theo Wood coming to the plate in the meantime in the bottom of the fifth. If you're joining us, it is 8-6 A's over the Legends. Theo Wood takes a strike. Ball 1. Got a little breeze coming through the concourse here. Feels really nice. Hopefully it's not affecting the audio too much, though. As Theo Wood takes inside and low at his feet for a ball. Have a new pitcher on the mound. It is Eddie McCartney for Menlo Park. Eddie McCartney, a big right-hander out of Vanguard University. Throws in the dirt there. It's going to be a full count to Theo Wood here in as the second batter of the inning. And Wood draws the walk. That marks all 3 times Theo Wood has been on base. He's 1 for 1 with an RBI single as well as 2 walks. Garay coming up to the dish, the catcher. He's 0-2 or 0 for 2 today. That one almost hits Garay. It's going to be ball 2. This game has a very different feel than the first 2 games of the series. Both of those were tightly contested pitching matchups, a little over halfway through the game here, and this has been a lot of runs scored. As Garay, great play by the shortstop. Are they going to get him? They do. What a fantastic effort from Tyler O'Toole. The sliding grab gets Elijah Garay at first. Won't get Wood at second, but we're going to have runner at second, 2 outs after that phenomenal sliding play. The 9-hitter, Caleb Rico, coming up to the dish. Swings and misses at a strike. Caleb Rico is 0 for 2 with a ground out and a hard line out to short. Hit very high into the shallow left field. Shortstop going back on it. O'Toole will range out to make the catch. To kind of repeat our PA announcer, the A's don't score that inning. They do get a runner on them, but don't get them across. It's going to be 8-6 going into the sixth inning. The Fresno A's lead over the Menlo Park Legends. We're going to have another pinch hitter in the ball game for the Legends. It's going to be Nate Bateman, number 10. New pitcher for the Athletics as well is Tomas Torres. Torres down 0-2 or 2-0. We enter the top of the sixth inning. This game is getting a little later. The A's still up by 2 runs. As Nate Bateman, the pinch hitter, hits it to second base. Mejia gathers. Going to be a little bit low. The pinch hitter, Bateman, will reach. They're going to call that an error, not a single, although it was a close play. Leave it, McGee. Up, threatens bunt, pulls it back. The 0-1 pitch. Leave it, McGee still showing bunt with a runner on. Torres throws back to first. Will not be in time. That one is fouled back off into the right field seats. Got completely backwards on that. Those are the left field seats. Those are back into. Apologies. The play, Mejia regains composure of that ball and throws him out at first. It's going to be a 4-3 ground out. It's going to be runner at second, one out, as Leave It McGee is retired. Torres, the righty from Butte College. He throws high for ball one. Michael Akawa back at the dish. He's 2 for 2 with a walk. Also scored a couple runs. See if they can get him out for the first time. It'll be Torres' job to do so. 2-0. That one is low for 3-0. Torres trying not to lose the Kawa here. Kawa, a very patient hitter. And strike one. Torres gets back in it. And the walk. Akawa is on for a fourth time. That is now the 8th walk the A's have allowed this game. They're starting to add up. They're still ahead. If they want to keep the lead, they kind of have to cut down on these free passes. Cruzmar will be back at the plate, number 37, or second baseman for the Legends. He goes. Runners will be safe on the outside pitch. Second and third now with one away. That one is skied foul out of play. Has a 2-strike count. Tomas Torres looks in. Throws low for ball 2. Inside, full count now. It's getting dicey for Torres out there. Hopefully he can work back and get this hitter out. He gets the ground ball, but it is foul. Ball outside, ball 4. Did have an open base to play with. It's going to be bases loaded, 1 out for Barclay Ovalle. That is now the 9th walk the A's have allowed. Misses ball 1. Ovalle has a single walk, and he reached on an error. Takes a strike there for 1-1 to even the count. Past the catcher, thrown over his head, and the run is going to score. Runner is going to move station to station. It is now 8-7. That pitch misses high. For ball 3, it's going to be 3-1. Tomas Torres has a little bit of work to do here. Strike called. It's a full count. If you're just joining us, got another tense situation. Bases are loaded. Ducks on the pond for the Menlo Park Legends. That ball's going to be hit into right field. That's going to score 1. That's going to score 2 on the single. Good news for the A's. Ovalle is going to get thrown out trying to go to second to get the second out of the inning. But the Legends will take the lead. It is now 9-8. They've come all the way back from being down 6 to having the lead here in the top of the 6th. Dramatic turn of events here in these last 2 innings. Despite being thrown out, that will count as 2 RBIs still for Ovalle. The Legends have scored 7 unanswered, as that one just grazes Ryan Duran. He will take first after the hit by pitch. We're going to get Coach Oscar Hinojosa coming out to give a talk to Torres after another big inning put up by the Legends. We'll be right back. Looks like we got a new pitcher coming in. We'll let you know who that is after the break. Austin Armstrong, the Dakota State product, pitching for the A's. We got a new pinch hitter for the Legends. It's going to be Nick Madrigal taking over for Will Robbins. Austin Armstrong in his second appearance of the season. Hoping to close this inning out. They'll probably ask him for another one as well. I wouldn't be surprised if they do. Madrigal awaits, swings and misses. It's 1-2. Strong few pitches to start the game for Austin Armstrong. Fouled back into the net to remain 1-2. That one is popped up. Mejia looking at it. He gets it. That's going to end the inning on the pop up to the second baseman. A lot of damage done, though. Another 3 runs here for the Legends. It's going to make it 9-8. Legends on top of your Fresno A's. As we head into the bottom of the 6th, we'll see what the A's can do to answer back and try to regain this lead. Thanks for joining us back here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Scott Mitchell is up for the A's. Got a new pitcher. It's going to be Colby Bonin for the Legends. Takes inside, ball 2. Scott Mitchell 1 for 3 on the day. He's also scored a run. Fouls that one back. My bad, not VSA. I keep saying VSA. I need to stop. The Legends have taken the lead here in this game. It is 9-8. Scott Mitchell through the middle. That's a base hit. The A's need some more of those to stay in contention here. Robbie Papel from Regis University back up at the plate. He hit an RBI double his last time up with Scott Mitchell on first. We'll see if he can do the same. He shows bunt, fouls it back. The Legends put up 4 in the 5th inning and 3 in the 6th to come all the way back from an 8-2 deficit. Throws back to first with Mitchell. Doesn't get him. Bonin throws. Papel bunts. It's going to get down. And it's going to roll foul. Almost looked like it may have been caught, but it drops and bounces into foul territory. It's going to be 0-2 the count to Papel. Papel fouls it back, staying alive. It remains 0-2. Mitchell on first, capable of stealing a bag. We'll see if he wants to go. Papel takes outside for ball 1. He's had really great plate vision and discipline so far this year. That one's fouled back. He will live to see another pitch. Ball 2, just a bit high. Another foul back. Papel is making him work right now. The 2-2 pitch, that is the 3rd foul ball. Hit to second. They are going to not turn 2. It's going to be a fielder's choice. Although the ball rolling out of play is going to let Papel go to second. So he'll reach on the official fielder's choice. They do get the out at second of Scott Mitchell, but we'll have runner in second, 1 out, with Grant Kinzel up to the plate. Kinzel takes the ball. Bonin wheels back to try to throw at Papel, but Papel gets back safely at second. One on, 1 out here for the A's. The tying run is at second base. That one is popped up. Playable. It's going to be the pitcher Bonin who makes the play for out number 2. Brady White immediately skies it out to center field. Bateman coming in, makes the play. It's going to be 3 outs. The A's are held scoreless. It's going to be 9-8, the Legends over the A's going into the 7th inning. We'll see you when we get back. Isaac Fendel, the pinch hitter, will be up for VSA. My bad. The Legends. I've got it in my head now. Fendel will be pinch hitting for Paul Wagner, it looks like, as he hits it into right field. The diving grab is made out there by Scott Mitchell. Great play. Comes in, slides up, and makes the play. It's going to be 1 down for Tyler O'Toole. Austin Armstrong still out there, by the way, for the A's. Strike 1 to O'Toole. The Legend shortstop is 0 for 4 today, looking to get on for the first time. Ball 1. That ball is hit. Mejia has it. Nice dig by Grant Kinzel at first to get the out. It's going to be Nate Bateman up for Menlo Park. Takes low and away for ball 1. Austin Armstrong working a quick inning here with the third batter up. It is 2 up, 2 down. The A's, after some high tension innings. Would love to have a quick 1-2-3 right here. But it is 2-0 to Bateman as Armstrong falls behind in the count. Pitches inside for ball 3. Bateman came in to the game as a pinch hitter for Jordan Medina. He reached on an error and scored last inning in the 6th during his first at bat. Takes a strike to make it 3-1. That one is rocketed into center field. That's going to get down in front of the center fielder for a base hit. Bateman reaches. Casey Leavitt McGee steps up to the plate for Menlo Park. Runner on, but 2 outs. Takes the ball. Does Leavitt McGee. Armstrong blows it by him for the strike. It's going to be 1-1. Fouled off into left field. It's 1-2, the count. He throws just outside for ball 2. The weather here at Chancellor Park is quite nice now. The heat's coming up a little bit, but with the breeze, it is made for a great day for baseball. Barely any clouds in the sky. We can't say that about the first 2 games of this series. Ball 3 from Armstrong to Leavitt McGee. And Leavitt McGee works the walk. It's going to put runners on first and second. Michael Aikawa up to the dish. The guy the A's have not been able to get out today. He's 2 for 2 with 2 walks as well. Armstrong gets ready to deal to Aikawa. Throws inside for ball 1. Aikawa in the second inning hit a single and scored. Reached on a walk in the 3rd. In the 5th inning, came back up, singled and scored. And then walked, stole a base, and scored in the 5th or the 6th. Swings and misses at that pitch. You know what they say, 5th time's a charm. We'll see if Armstrong can get him out. There's a strike to make it 1-2. There is ball 2 from Armstrong. It's going to be a 2-2 count for Ikawa. Ikawa, despite being on 4 times, does not have an RBI in today's game. We'll see if that changes here or if Armstrong can get the better of him. It's going to be ball 3. We'll say the Legends today have made the A's pitchers work for their outs. Drawn a lot of walks, and even on the at-bats that weren't walks, they've made them work. Takes just outside for ball 4. There's another walk to load the bases. That is, if I'm counting right, the 11th walk of the game for the A's. 11 walks and a hit by pitch. Not ideal. That one is cut on and fouled back for Cruzmar. Speaking of walks, Cruzmar has 2 of them, including the rare RBI walk. Swings and misses at a pitch there for strike 2. Armstrong out ahead. Ball 1, tried to get him to chase. He did not go. Not a bad idea, though, if you're Armstrong, especially in an 0-2 count, trying to get the strikeout. As long as the ball doesn't get by the catcher, that is the right pitch to make. Armstrong gets his sign, gets ready to throw again. That one is fouled back. It remains 1-2. That's kind of been the thing today. Menlo Park has, even in 2-strike counts, they've been fouling pitches off until they either get a ball or a pitch they can hit. It's been hard to come by strikeouts recently for these A's pitchers. That one is hit out into right. Scott Mitchell is under it. He'll make the play for out number 3. Menlo Park loads the bases, but the Legends do not score. It's going to remain at 9-8 Legends as we go into the bottom of the 7th. I'm going to make our once a game camera change, and we'll be right back with you. We're back with the new camera just in time for you guys to see the start of the inning. Angel Mejia is hitting for the A's. He takes a strike. Takes a ball there. Got a new pitcher on the mound, a lefty for the Legends. Looks like it is Luke Corcoran getting his first action of the season. The A's have struggled a little bit with the Legends' left-handed pitching they've seen so far. Maybe today will be different as they do need at least the one to tie as we're in the bottom of the seventh. Takes outside. It's 3-1. Swing and a miss from Mejia to make it a full count. Mejia's line for today, he is 1 for 3 with the single. And that single back in the third inning, he was able to get around the bases and score a run. There's another single hit over the head of the third baseman. He's going to round first, but he will hold. That's going to be a leadoff single for Angel Mejia, the second baseman, here in the bottom of the seventh. And the A's pick up their 10th hit of the ballgame. Ryan Harness now shows bunt. It's going to be a strike. Harness 1 for 2 as a single and struck out. But that single was a big one. It was a 2-run single. He also has a walk today. The A's RBIs are spread out over the lineup again like yesterday. Kinzel has 2, Harness has 2, and Papel and White both have 1 as well. Oh, there's the other one I was missing. Theo Wood also has an RBI. He had his early first inning single that scored the run. Harness up the middle, deflects off the pitcher's glove. And the shortstop cannot recover off of the weird hop. It's going to put runners on first and second. And they are rightfully so going to give that hit to Ryan Harness. That would have been a very tough play for the fielders to make. Harness gets a single. It's first and second now, nobody out. We've got Jordan Hartley pinch hitting for Theo Wood here. Hartley looking to do some damage with the runner in scoring position. Swings and misses at the first pitch. Hartley skies one into center field. Bateman is under it. He'll make the play. Tagging is Mejia, and he's going to make it with the errant throw. That throw will also bring Harness up to second base. So Jordan Hartley with the productive pinch hit. And now Elijah Garay comes to the plate with runners in scoring position, only one out. He could drive in two here if he's able to find grass for a hit. Gray looks at a close pitch. It's a ball. Gray 0 for 3. He's due. Takes inside, ball 2. Now in a favorable hitter's count, with the tying run on third and the go-ahead run on second. Gray skies it into center, going back on his Bateman. It's going to get over his head. Mejia will score. They're going to send Harness. The throw to the plate is a good one, but not in time. Harness is going to score. The two RBI double from Elijah Garay gives the A's the lead over the Legends here. Huge swing of the bat for Garay. Takes the lead back from the Legends. It is now 10-9 A's. The A's could not have asked for anything more from that at bat. And a nice diving play by the left fielder. Is able to get Caleb Rico. Good hit from Rico, but just even better effort by the left fielder. We have Scott Mitchell now with the runner in scoring position. That, of course, is Elijah Garay. Swings and tips one. Foul for strike one. Takes a ball. Takes the ball high and outside for ball 2. Make it a 2-1 count. That's hit into left field. They're going to wave Garay around. Mitchell has an RBI single to extend the A's lead. It is now 11-9 A's over the Menlo Park Legends. You can give an RBI to Scott Mitchell. And here comes Papel. Papel has a single and a double today. He scored 2 runs. Swings and misses the first pitch. We've got some activity in the A's bullpen and the Legends bullpen. Strike 2 to Papel. This inning has been a breath of fresh air for the A's. After 2 scoreless innings, the Legends bring in a lefty, which the A's have had a little bit of trouble with so far this year. but they have answered back in a big way today against this lefty. Papel skies it into shallow center. Coming in on it is the center fielder. Bateman's going to make the catch. That'll end the inning. But the huge 2 RBI double from Garay gives the A's the lead, and then the tack-on RBI single from Scott Mitchell gives the A's the lead at the end of the 7th inning. It's going to be 11-9. Welcome back. Barclay Ovalle leads off for the Legends and gets drilled here on the first pitch. Hopefully he's all right. That was high and in tight. He looks to be okay. Victor Leonardo, the new pitcher for the A's, he had a fantastic inning of work in the series finale against VSA last Wednesday. Hits the first batter he sees today. We'll see if he can rein it in. Throws high again. Doesn't hit anybody, though. It's going to be 1-0. Leonardo out of Graceland University. And like his teammate Gene Duran, originally from the Dominican Republic. One of our international players we've got as he throws a strike. Like I said, he was very good in game 2 of the A's season. He went 1-2-3 against VSA. Hoping to hold the Legends scoreless here in the top of the 8th. Oh, and he hits another batter. That one is Alex Duran. Little bit of a wild start for Leonardo. Coach Ethan Winters coming out. And we might have seen an ejection here. I can't tell exactly. The A's are coming out to the mound. And when I say the A's, the whole team. Oh, you know what? It wasn't an ejection. The catcher was walking off the field. I think this game got called. Okay, so we just got confirmation from our PA announcer. Due to time constraints, this game was called. The A's are going to take the win in 8 innings. It's going to be 11-9, your Fresno A's over the Menlo Park Legends to win the rubber match of this series in unceremonious fashion. The A's get the win, but they'll take it. Great game on both sides. Definitely more of a hitter's duel, you could say. The Legends and the A's both had a lot of hits and a lot of walks. Pitching not as much at a premium today, but the A's do get the win. And before I forget, I would like to formally apologize to the Menlo Park Legends. I think I've called them VSA like at least 5 times throughout this game. I apologize for that. I'm still getting used to this early season. My brain's a little foggy. But yes, the Menlo Park Legends, thank you for coming into town and playing this 3-game set. They take the first game of this series, but the A's get the last 2 from the Legends to take it 2-1. The A's move to 4-1 on the season overall. The Legends move to 1-2. The A's today, their final line is 11 runs on 14 hits. They did have 5 errors, not the cleanest game, but they get the win anyway. The Legends' final line will be 9 runs on 7 hits and 3 errors. They did draw also 11 walks and a hit by pitch today. As I kind of mentioned, pitching wasn't as sharp, but despite the base runners and quite a few runs, the A's do also get quite a few of their own. We're going to see in a little bit if we can get a player of the game and a coach. I have a couple in mind. If you think about Nathan Carrillo, the starter for the A's, he had a great day, 4 innings, 2 runs, had 5 strikeouts. He set the tone. A's pitching gave up some more runs late, but Carrillo was very good. You also had Grant Kinzel, who we can't forget about in the first inning, hit the A's first home run of the season. He went out of the yard for a 2-run home run. And then, arguably the biggest hit of the game, especially now that this game is over, Elijah Garay with a 2-run double in the bottom of the 7th that gave the A's the lead back over the Legends. And then Scott Mitchell had the RBI to pad it. But a really, really interesting game here. Really fun if you're a fan of offense. We've had pitchers duels the last two. Get an offensive battle today as the A's take it down 11-9. As for A's games coming up, we have a game next Tuesday and Wednesday, a little 2-game set here at Chachansey Park at 9 a.m. again against Team Victory. Yes, Tuesday, Wednesday at 9 a.m. That's going to be June 2nd and 3rd, our first games of June of 2026. We play immediately after that. We get a game against Sandlot, and then 3 games rather against the Aggies. This whole next week of ball will be at 9 a.m. Beat the heat games out in this Fresno summer. If you're free, we'd love to have you out here at the ballpark. If you can't make it, please join us on the broadcast as well. And after that, that 6-game stretch, the A's play 6 games in a row. We go on the road for a week up to Humboldt and then up to Medford, Oregon. But the ones coming up, June 2nd and 3rd against Team Victory at 9 a.m. Be here for some great baseball, some great entertainment. We've got full concessions on all game. And we'd love to have you out here. Or again, if you're listening from elsewhere, we'd love to have you on the broadcast. We appreciate each and every one of you. The A's are still having their on-the-field meeting. I will probably head down there, get the camera set up, and get a player of the game and a coach's interview. It'll be a fun one today. I'll be back in just a little bit. If you'd like to stick with us, please do. If not, thanks for coming out to the ball game or joining the live stream. Really appreciate you. I will see you back in a bit. thank you, everyone who stuck with us today for the end of the game. We've got our player of the game, Eli Garay. And thanks for being here for the interview. I appreciate it.
Of course, of course.
And the first thing I want to ask you about, obviously, the play of the game, I would say. That big two-run double in the seventh. You guys were behind. That really turned the game around. It ended up being the winning run with the time constraints. What was your kind of game plan going into that, knowing you were down and you had to get the team back up?
I think, kind of starting off slow to the season, I think it's important just to not change too much, kind of stick to your approach. My approach is always middle. Think of fastballs coming at all times, and just hit the ball hard. Hit the ball hard on the line, do a job. My job was hit the ball through the infield. And that's really it. So
yeah,
doing a job, passing the stick to the next guy, that was the most important thing for me. So I just ended up coming in clutch for my teammates, and that's what was needed.
Definitely, yeah, huge hit. And then just the game in general, kind of your guys' first comeback win of the season. It was a back and forth game. What does that do for the team going forward? Kind of knowing that you guys can come down from behind, and I'm trying to figure out a good way to word it. What does that do for your morale and your vision going forward?
Yeah, like I said, it's important, especially with a new team, new guys. Not everyone knows each other yet. Not everyone's comfortable with each other. So these big games, these big moments are important because you can see who's put to the test and who can overcome tribulation through whatever it may be. You know what I mean? So it's important understanding which guys can do what, understanding an opportunity when it's present. And I think moving on, it's big because understanding that our offense can provide the way it can, even when our pitching is not doing its job. So I think that's really important. Just knowing what our hitters can do and know what our pitchers can do. But when obviously one of them is not present, the other one can back it up. So that's huge.
For sure. And I got a quick one for you. A little personal fun question that they wanted to ask. I'll probably compile this for the season. It's non-baseball related. What's your, if you had to pick a favorite song, what would it be?
My favorite
Sorry
song.
to put you on the spot here. This is a really tough question for me.
Okay, my favorite song would probably be by Morgan Wallen. It's called I'm the Problem.
Okay, that's a good one.
I'm a big country guy, so I love country. Morgan Wallen's up there, Chris Stapleton. So
definitely.
I'm the Problem.
Sounds good. Well, again, I appreciate the interview.
Yes, thank
you. Good game today.
Thank you. See you guys.
That was your Fresno A's player of the game, the catcher Elijah Garay. Had, of course, the huge RBI double that ended up being the go-ahead or the tying and go-ahead runs. Just probably the biggest single hit of the A's for the season. They would not have beat the Legends today without it. And, again, you can't forget about other contributions as well. A lot of big hits from Kinzel, Mitchell. Papel had a good day. Harness got on a few times. I'm probably forgetting some, but up and down through the lineup, the A's played a great game. Pitching wasn't where it was yesterday, but hey, if you score more runs than the opponent, that's what matters. The offense came through in a big way to pick up the pitching today, and can't ask for anything more than a win. So it was a fun one today in the rubber match of this series. We have a couple days off. Like I said, we'll be back here at Chancey Park on Tuesday against Team Victory at 9 a.m. Appreciate you guys coming out and watching the game wherever you are watching it. And thanks for sticking around. On behalf of myself, Chris Kiggins, of course, the Fresno A's, and Chancey Park and the Fresno Grizzlies, thank you all for tuning in, and we will see you on Tuesday morning. Have a great day.